Off the biggest turnaround in the nation in Division I basketball last year. We won 15 games, came in third in our league in the Atlantic Sun. We did lose in the first round of the tournament. We have a lot of returning players, and Marcus Allen, who's a junior, who this year has trimmed down, if you will. He's a lot healthier than he was last year. Leamy Colbert, who returns as a sophomore. He was on the all-freshman team. Again, improved on his lateral quickness, improved his shooting ability this summer. His confidence levels right now is probably sky high. The other returner, Ben Smith, who was our starting point guard, he was on the all-freshman team also. He was actually a high school AAU teammate of Leamy Colbert before he came to JU. Again, was on the all-freshman team. Those three guys are probably going to be my foundation this year. We've got a couple other guys that we're going to piece in with those guys. We're still not sure about a starting lineup. We've got some returning players other than those three. Evan Jefferson, who returns, who contributed a lot last year. We've got some guys who are new to the program. Simon Wukashik is a new player. He's 6'9" and about 240 pounds, a bruiser inside. And we've got a host of other new players. Andre McMillan. We've got a bunch of freshmen that have come in who I think can contribute right away. Aaron Hardy is from Alabama. Travis Kahn from Alabama. Those two guys are very long, very athletic. I think they should contribute right away. Eric Brooks from Baltimore, Maryland. Paul Coham from Tupelo, Mississippi. I think all those young men will be able to contribute right away. I think they bring a number of things that we lacked last year. One being athleticism, one being speed, and I think another thing is just a basketball IQ. I'm very excited about this group because they are excited to contribute. They're excited to add to what we did last year, especially the new guys. I've kind of stressed to the new guys that, hey, they had nothing to do with the turnaround last year. So now they understand they are riding on the heels of a team that turned the program around. So they understand it's their job, it's their duty to add to what last year's team did. So hopefully those new guys can gel with the older guys and we can have a fun and exciting season. We start this Sunday at 4 o'clock. It is after the Jaguars game, correct? So if any of you guys want to watch the Jaguars game, you can come here, watch it on TV, and then come to our game at 4 o'clock. We're very excited to be playing Savannah State. If you followed us last year, you know that we lost at Savannah State by a few points down in the last couple of minutes. So I think our returning players remember that feeling, remember that taste in their mouth. So I think they're looking forward to playing Savannah State again this year. And again, we're very excited, myself, my staff, about getting this year started and seeing what we can accomplish this year. Any questions, any comments at all? Feel free.
What's your comfort level personally this year, other than the ice cream? You're still a fairly new coach.
Yeah, again, still fairly new. And again, I tell my players all the time, I'm still learning how to become a head coach. The good, the bad. I was talking to Coach Dunn on the way over here about our exhibition game. And she asked me, what did you think of the exhibition? And I said, you know what? I think I'm a bad coach. She said, why? I said, well, during exhibition time and preseason scrimmages, this is the time to work on combinations. This is the time to work on players who you're not sure about yet. So instead of playing guys who are returners like Ben Smith, Marcus Allen, Leamy Colbert, guys who I know I can count on, who've been very consistent, I should have been playing more of the guys who I don't know anything about yet. So to myself, again, I just want to make sure that all our players are ready. So I'm very confident and comfortable with the returners, those three guys who have been on the all-freshman team, who have been through the wars, who have been to play in Gainesville, who have played on the road against tough teams, high major teams. The guys that are coming in, I'm not sure about yet, just because we haven't played any games yet. Any other questions?
Talk about that Patsy December schedule you got.
Patsy December schedule we have. Okay. Well, again, it's going to be grueling. It's going to be tough. And I think for me as a coach and for our student athletes, one, it's going to be tough because of the schedule that we have. We are playing at Georgetown, who was in the Final Four last year. We are playing at Michigan State, who will possibly be in the Final Four this year. We are playing at University of Florida, who won the national championship. So One of my concerns is that we're playing tough teams. The other concern of mine is we're playing some of those teams during our exam schedule. So I've talked a lot to our faculty athletic rep, Kim Capriati, and some of our professors and our academic advisors about I want to make sure that the professors and our tutors understand the urgency for our players to get help before they leave for these games, when they get back from these games, because I want our players to do well on those exams. I don't want our guys thinking about exams during games, and I don't want our players thinking about games during exams. So that's a big concern of mine also. Any other questions?